Hey guys, this is Multimedia 7 here to do another Dreamcatcher message. So I had made this message today at July 11th, 2024 at 6:30 a.m. I was having a dream. It was very quick because I only went to bed to get my beauty rest around the early a.m. era, so giving me like around 2 hours. Something around that time frame. But I was woke by my alarm, which is significant because before I went to sleep, an alarm went off, and I know that was a spiritual signal from a specific person. I wanted to remember my dream because the dream I had the other day, I believe, is in reference to it, but it's like the person didn't want me to remember what I saw. So I stayed put and just prayed. I said, God, help me remember this dream. At 6:41, I got up and began to write what I remembered. This number 24, highly significant, value and feminine joy protection at 91%. Zodiac signs involved: Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces. Something about the word or term of autumn. In the dream, what was highly significant and shown 2 times was a red prescription bottle with white drugs inside of it. Something close to looking like cocaine, but I was told in reference in the dream with intuition is something about fentanyl. The red prescription bottle was also tied it was tied with a red flag. So something about a red flag is highly significant, gang related, as well as a indication of something happening. Unfortunately, I could not remember the beginning portion of the dream, but the most significant part was that there was some sort of conversation with a female, and this red prescription bottle that was tied was shown twice. That is what I remember the most from the dream, or what I thought was highly significant. After this prescription bottle was shown, there was a man who was talking with a woman, and it was in regards to this prescription bottle. Something about them sitting on bleachers was highly significant because something had happened. Both of the woman and the man was in a school together, walking down a hallway, but there was another guy with them, but I could not see their face. That is when the guy, in reference to the talking to the woman, was then shown in my dream as a TV series character on the show Power Book 2 named Tariq. I'm not sure why this person was shapeshifting or hiding their face, or if there's something in relevancy to the newest episode that's supposed to debut on Friday. But the one thing that was relevant in my mind when it came to the character of Tariq is that the original show is called Ghost, based on the character's father, who then left him a bastard. As the dream commenced, the 3 people, the 2 men and the woman, stopped walking together and then came to the scene of the character Tariq at a school locker, and he had, for the second time shown, the red prescription bottle with the red bandana tied around it. And when he closed the locker, I then seen a large group of men leaving the school vicinity, with another character shown from the show named Braden leading the front, and the first one to appear to leave out of the building from the perspective of Tariq. Tariq saw Braden leaving and became highly concerned while being behind the crowd, and tried to lunge and make his way towards Braden because something was concerning him. But in the same moment that he went to go contact Braden, the large, massive group of men began to jump on top of him and beat him up. Initially, the primary objective was to hold Tariq back. Tariq mentions something about the woman that he was talking to in the bleachers and walking down the hallway with, and I never really got a face up close of, like, I saw the face but I couldn't get the name. The references of the Monet character from the show, and the lady is her daughter. If you watch the show or do your own, research, you'll know who that young lady's name is. For whatever reason, it was not prevalent. The only thing prevalent was her association to the prescription bottle. And it was very concerning because they just kept trying to beat that man up. When I woke up from the dream, the first thing that came to mind, and the person who was not even involved or seen in the dream, was the character Effie. I woke up and the name Effie just was blurted out. Prevalent to the message, there's something about a child's father and a group of friends. Also prevalent to this message are 4 different characteristics and columns I've made. One is a prediction that was given to me by a prophet from the family church. He made some sort of prediction. The first one in relevancy was to my mother figure, Aries placement, telling her not to take her prescription drugs for about 4 days. There was a spiritual meaning to it, apparently. When he then gave me his prediction, he told me there is a rainbow colored aura around me, but not in terms of LGBT. The second message that he gave me was in regards to my child's father, and he said not to argue with him. But I haven't been speaking to him, and I'm not on bad terms. What else was relevant was I actually met a man and was supposed to, I went on a date with this particular man outside of the church, of course, but the relevancy is to something that happened about a year or 2 years ago with one of the pastors there who was predominantly from Ghana. She passed away. You can learn more about that on my last Dreamcatcher message. The details of that passing reached the state news and has relevancy to what I'm talking about. Why that woman pastor is so significant is because the person I went on a date with, he told me that he is also from Ghana, but he's from Ohio. I got very bad gut feeling about the man, and he tried to pursue me in a sexual manner, and he kissed my neck without my consent and tried to make a bargain with me that if he went to the church, that he wanted me to spend the night there. If you want more information, get my views up, I'll tell you. He goes to the church, I do not meet him there, and all of a sudden, my neck where he kissed me started to swell up. Relevancy to this message is something about blood ties and blood magic being done. At the second family church, there is a prophet that gave me a message about 2 to 3 years ago, and the message stated that Frank did not love me. You can listen to my previous Dream Chaser message to learn about that message that was made this month. When I was thinking about remembering what occurred in the dream that I had today, this song from an old Nickelodeon TV show, Cat Dog, started to play in my mind. It went hot dog, hot diggity dog. The prophet from the family's church that we went to in regards to the rainbow aura that I have made a statement to me saying that cats do not like dogs. Dogs do not like cats. Purchase my Watt book on Barnes & Nobles today. Also, there is a relevancy to a Gemini placement, an Aquarius placement, and a secret meeting being held. That is the message. Psalm 91. Be blessed.